8 daily habits that build a strong romantic relationship. And I am coming to you from Bali, so how romantic is this? Hello and welcome. My name is Arica Angelo, and I am a dating and relationship expert, and I've been at this for 11 years. So in my 11 years of working with people, there are consistent habits that I've seen that actually build a really strong romantic relationship. And I just want to jump right into these. The first one is they're constantly checking in with one another. And I don't mean just like, hey, how are you? But check-ins like, hey, really like sincerely, how is your day today? Or how are you feeling with where things are going at work? Or are you really stressed out about our finances right now? It's that sincere check-in that goes, are you really okay? I'm trying to get to know you. So checking in and checking in often. The next one is playfulness. They know how to have fun together. Listen, too many times in relationships, we get bombarded by life. We get bombarded by bills, by responsibilities, that we forget how to play, which is why I love living in Bali, because there's a lot of play along with a lot of sound. The third thing is vulnerability. Listen, you would think in relationships with the level of comfort that couples have with one another, that vulnerability would be something quite natural, but it's not true. Sometimes we get hurt in the relationship and we quit being vulnerable with each other. But if we're not being vulnerable with each other, then we're not really connecting. So chances are you could be doing life as roommates, as robots, but there's no sincere connection. So make sure that you ask yourself, am I truly being vulnerable with my partner? And if you're not, then I highly encourage you to start making steps to change that dynamic right now, because it really is imperative. Vulnerability is the glue to intimacy. The fourth thing is intimate sex. Listen, sometimes we as humans, it's like, okay, we know we need sex, and sometimes we can just do it as robots. Some of you are like, my girlfriend or my wife doesn't even do that much. I'm really sorry. But intimate sex is very important. It's that sex when you're making love to one another, that there's intense eye gazing. You're looking into one another's eyes. You're connecting with one another's souls. There's a real intimacy to the connection. So you're not just having sex because it's like, oh, this is what we need to do because it's what we need, like eating. No, there's an intimacy involved in it. So make sure that when you're making love to your partner, that there's intimacy, that you're not just doing it robotically, but that there's a connection there. Next one is date night. Listen, you gotta keep dating your partner. You may have heard this. I'm gonna be the next person who tells you this. You can't stop dating your partner. All those things that you did to win your partner over, why have you stopped? Get back to dating your partner. If you really want that strong romantic relationship, then you gotta get back to dating them. This is one of those habits that is just a must. So somehow, some way, you've got to clear out the schedule and really pursue your partner again. Now, this video is called 8 daily habits. So you're like, how can I daily pursue my partner? And I had a girlfriend, and every morning she would wake up and have coffee time with just her and her husband while the kids were asleep. Just her and her husband. So this is a date time. Morning coffee times. Make it a date time where it's just you and your partner connecting, and do this daily to help feed that connection. This is a big one. Prioritizing the relationship. I think too often when we're in a relationship, we start prioritizing money, responsibilities, our jobs, and or children, our mortgage, and then we forget that our relationship is the foundation that keeps all of this together. I'm in a bamboo place right now, but I guarantee you, if the foundation were to shake, everything would fall. It's a matter of how things are built. Everything requires a foundation. Maybe you've forgotten that your relationship is the foundation to everything, because guess what? If things go bad with you, things go bad in your work, things go bad with your children. Everything spiritually, everything goes to shit if you're not prioritizing your relationship. So if you've gotten distracted, it's time to reprioritize one another and understand that your relationship is valuable. It's monumental. That that it is everything, that it is the pillar that upholds everything in your life. Communication. Listen, communication is so important. And I think sometimes in relationships, it just stops. We go into grunting, yeah, okay, because we're so busy with life, but we're not really taking the time to be present with our partners and really communicate what's going on. So I want to encourage you, if you've really just made your communication almost caveman style, then it's time to change that and really be present, be in the moment, be mindful when you're connecting with your partner and communicating with them. And the last one is affirming. Affirming your partner, telling your partner what you love about them, what you value about them. Are they beautiful? Are they handsome? Do they still turn you on? Do they make you laugh? Is there something about their personality that they love? Do you find little quirks that they have immensely funny? Make sure that you're telling them these things. Listen, if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, my relationship is in a rough place, or, I just want to know how to keep my relationship healthy, then I highly encourage you to reach out to me for some coaching so that we can really make sure that your relationship is one that is thriving. It's not just surviving, or maybe it's just falling apart. But let's get your relationship to a place where it's thriving, where you're enjoying one another once again. So make sure you reach out for coaching. So in the comment section below, tell me which of these habits was your favorite. You're like, you know what? I might be single, but damn it, I want to do this one. Or I am in a relationship. I really need to get back to this. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you not only subscribe, but turn on that notification bell, because I want to let you know when more videos just like this one is coming and ready just for you. Remember, my love, you have what it takes, and you, my dear, you are already loved. I will see you the next time. You take care.